Welcome to the Hope for the Journey podcast, a weekday wellness tips program presented by Dr. Denise Marie, Third Order Carmelite. Dr. Denise is a professionally qualified clinical psychologist, health and wellness professor and coach, counselor, plus medicinal herbs educator. Each Hope for the Journey podcast features a well-being key from Dr. Denise, helping you meet your self-care needs for living well. Listener discretion is advised because this and other Hope for the Journey episodes may contain discussions surrounding behavioral health problems and other actual potentially triggering topics.
Welcome back to Hope for the Journey. I hope things are coming along okay for you today. My name is Dr. Denise. And on today's episode of the podcast, our topic is being grateful, which is a spiritual self-care key for living well. I would like to begin this discussion with a question for you. Do you think you have a mindset which is grateful, less than grateful, or even ungrateful? How about we take a look at what gratitude is not? Gratitude is not just individual words of thanks, thankful words at given times. Gratitude is not the same as being optimistic. It's not being excessively positive at all times. Being grateful does not involve comparing one's achievements or benefits that have been received in life with those that other people have. What gratitude is about is really valuable. Gratitude is more than thankful words offered at times, because being grateful completes being thankful. Gratitude is an attitude that is accompanied by ongoing action. Gratitude acknowledges what really matters in your life. It appreciates and values each person, place, thing, experience which you are grateful for. So let's take a look at a list of things one can be grateful for in life. How about the beauty of nature, such as taking a stroll on a beach? What about being grateful for life's simple pleasures, such as having a nice hot drink when you feel you need it? How about being grateful for having holidays with all their decorations and lights? What about gratitude for the conveniences of modern life, such as, for example, the freedom to have an online education? What about having gratitude for your favorite things, such as hearing your favorite song come on all of a sudden on the radio? How about gratefulness for things to do, so many things to do? For example, finding a good seat at a music concert that you want to attend. What about being grateful for choices of places to visit? For example, at a great amusement park. What about being grateful for simply being able to feel experiences that warm the human heart, for feeling heartwarming pleasure? How about being grateful for having a wide variety of delicious foods to eat, as well as different flavors to choose from? What about being grateful for days off from work, for close friends, for the sound of laughter, whether it's your own laughter or someone else's laughter? And how about for funny things in general? And I'm sure you could think of some other things to add to your gratitude list. Now, believe it or not, there are research supported benefits of being grateful. I think when one thinks of gratitude, one often will look at the spiritual benefits of being grateful, which of course are very important, such as connecting you to the creator of all, that is, connecting you to God, fostering inner contentment. Gratitude certainly makes you more of an aware person, increasing overall awareness to things. Yet, besides the spiritual benefits of being grateful, there are other domains which represent the benefits of gratitude: physical benefits, emotional benefits, and there are social or friendship benefits to having a grateful heart. So, for example, in the physical domain, gratitude raises a better immune system. Gratitude can actually reduce symptoms of illness in your life. Gratitude has been researched to help people sleep better and even to feel more refreshed when getting up in the morning. In the emotional domain, gratitude contributes to people feeling less stressed. Being grateful is a mood booster. Gratitude works against feelings of jealousy, feeling bitter, getting depressed. Gratitude improves your feelings of significance, of self-worth. And in the occupational department, whether it's occupations at home or in your workplace, gratitude certainly can increase your productivity. Believe it or not, research has shown that gratitude actually makes for a bit higher income. On the social level, gratitude certainly does increase social bonds, including friendship. For example, making you feel more satisfied with the others in your life. Being grateful can make you a more compassionate person, a more generous person, and on a wider level, increase the strength of your bond with the local community. And now that we have spent time considering how gratitude is important in living well, there are actually simple ways to cultivate being grateful more in your day-to-day life. For example, one way to foster being more grateful would be to take time out to savor each moment of being grateful. And that means feeling your contentment fully, without suppression of feelings. Another way to grow being more grateful would be to more often write and send thank you letters, thank you notes to others. It's also rather popular these days to set up a gratitude list or gratitude journal that represents the things you are most grateful for in your own life. Also, a way to increase gratitude would be to thank someone, even just mentally, without necessarily speaking it out loud. And that, of course, can include thanking God. You can also foster being more of a grateful person by counting your blessings, focusing on what you do have in your life that is good. You can also use visual reminders to be grateful. Even say prayers of gratitude. Even simply spend time pondering the goodness of having a grateful heart. Perhaps you feel comfortable to meditate on Bible verses that specifically are about being grateful. There are many fine scriptures about gratitude. And you can also grow gratitude by giving back more to others. So, in summary, by fostering the virtue of a grateful heart, you gain even more than increased spiritual well being, but actually a more abundant life to live overall. Then, going forward to another segment of today's talking points, I would like to make note of two people who have revealed being grateful as significant in their lives. First, I can indicate Patricia Heaton, the Emmy Award-winning actress whose work has ranged from television, theater, film, writing, to publishing. She clearly has a grateful heart, as can be seen regularly on her social media. For example, when she posts things like, "Let's head into the weekend filled with gratitude for the blessings in our lives," end quote. And actually, when Patricia Heaton received the first of her Emmys in the year 2000, she began with gratitude for her own mother, saying, quote, "I just want to thank God for thinking me up and my mother for letting me come out, because life is really amazing," end quote. I also wish to make mention of G.K. Chesterton, the famous turn of the century English writer, philosopher, lay theologian, and critic. Chesterton has said a number of memorable things on the subject of being grateful, among them these two quotes. First, "I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder," end quote. The other quote, the second quote I'd like to highlight, is as follows: "When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude," end quote. So, at numerous times in their lives, both of these well-known people, Patricia Heaton and G.K. Chesterton, have meditated upon how worthy being grateful is as a practice for better living. I wish next to place our attention on a piece of music that truly emphasizes being grateful. The song is simply named "Thank You." and it is by Hillsong Worship and Reuben Morgan. Here are a number of the song lyrics I will feature, having found all the words on the internet. Quote, "Thank you for your kindness, your mercy. Thank you for the cross, for the price you paid, for salvation. Thank you for unending grace, for your hope, for this life you gave. There is no one like you, God. All my hope is in you, Jesus. Thank you for your promise. Thank you for your favor. And thank you for your love and everything you've done for me. There is no one like you, God. All my hope is in you, Jesus. To your name, we give all the glory, all the praise. And you are alive, our God, everlasting. So let your face shine on us, 'cause there is no one like you, God, Jesus. So let your face shine on us." End quote. As this song illustrates very well, being grateful truly helps us to stay on a path of spiritual well-being. At this stage, I would like to turn to some extra possible care for you and your overall wellness by featuring the following: a set of health foods and plants to assist in warming the heart for more gratitude, as being grateful is our spiritual self-care key of the day. Yet, please remember to speak about these set of items with your doctor before incorporating them in your plans for eating. I present next the following 3 health foods and plants as complementary to body and soul functioning. First, I underline slices of the actual ginger plant, or even powdered ginger, which make for a nice brewed tea or for inclusion in your cooking to support the health of your heart. Then I can suggest onions. Onions can be of help in lowering cholesterol levels. In addition, there is coconut water to drink. Coconut water is known to be rich in potassium, assisting the maintenance of proper heart functioning. Though bear in mind my advice to talk over such foods and plants with your doctor to establish that they work well within any unique health concerns. Otherwise, it does please me to bring up ginger, onions, and coconut water as gifts from nature, which serve the well-being of both your body and your soul. On today's podcast, I also wanted to share this brief item with you, a post-it note I have written to encourage you to strengthen your habit of being grateful. So I hope you will take to heart these words from a friend, actually from Psalm 107, verse 8. Thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to the children of man. For the next item on our episode's agenda, I have a phone app to share to help in being grateful. Diarly is an app designed by Christoph Novak, and the description for the content of this daily app goes like this, quote, Diarly is an app dedicated to making journaling possible for users, highly customizable. With a few simple tweaks, Diarly can become a dedicated gratitude journal, which you can turn to each day across your devices to complete your journaling. And Diarly, a powerful yet simple digital diary app with unlimited journal entries for free. Unnecessary distractions are hidden, allowing you to concentrate on your thoughts. Diarly's calendar, map, and timeline views help you navigate your life seamlessly. Discover ultimate personalization with dozens of customizable light and dark themes, a variety of fonts, formatting options, and powerful markdown-based editing. Tailor your journaling to fit your unique style. Relive your memories with unlimited photos, images, videos, and audio notes. Annotate and mark up attached pictures and PDF documents for added context. End quote. As well, going further than this Diarly app I have just presented, you can recall that there are other aids to wellness to find in our Hope for the Journey podcast resource center located on Instagram at Cause for Hope. And lastly, to complete this evening's discussion matter, I wish to affirm how pleased I have been to have this podcast for you today on our valuable topic of being grateful, to center on the significance of this spiritual self-care key for you. And please know that I personally wish you more hope for the journey of greater well-being.
The Hope for the Journey program airs weekday evenings from 7:45 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram and YouTube. Dr. Denise thanks you for listening to her Community Wellness podcast and wishes you to keep in mind that there is cause for hope of more well-being.